Let me show you our Performa line, which is based on the standard radial winch. There's some subtle differences, such as the self-tailing jaws will close down for a little bit smaller line. We noticed that the racers normally use the smaller line. They like to have fewer wraps on the drum, and this would give you better grip. It is sandblasted. It doesn't have the ribs as the radial would have. These ribs kind of push the line down and keep most of the force on the first wrap on the drum, and then they get progressively less as it comes up. As the load comes on, it kind of pushes the line down. With the sandblasted drum with a slight taper, very slight taper, it actually gives you very good holding power, and you can use fewer wraps with smaller line. You can't really see, but you can feel that the gap for the jaws is a little bit smaller on the Performa, which we accomplished by machining down the upper jaw just a little bit. It's got a little bit stronger springs. The black stripper arm kind of denotes the Performa. It's black chrome over stainless, so it's not aluminum, so it's still got the strength of the radial line. The radials have this plastic skirt, which is a molded piece that kind of supports the drum. You'll notice on the Performa, this is a solid aluminum one-piece drum. There's other differences internally, which you can feel a little bit less friction on the Performa turning. There's a ball race thrust bearing that supports the drum. So we can take the drum off, show you the inside. Again, just one screw out. Loosen these top three. Take off the stripper arm. This is the line peeler, which you can just push down and pop it out, and the drum just lifts off. And you can see inside here, the drum construction is a solid, and there's also a ball bearing race for the drum. So there's little features like that. There's a washer that supports the drum bearing. There is a bushing on the pinion, the drive gear, so it actually requires less maintenance, less greasing, and has less friction. The Performa kind of fits the gap between the full-on Grand Prix winch and the standard cruiser winch, which would be the radial. So it's kind of for the guy who wants a little bit more performance out of their winches. All the gear ratios are the same. So if you have a 50 and you have a 50 Performa, the gear ratio and power ratio are the same. There might be a little bit less friction in the Performa, which will give you more performance.